I think the most important conversation we've had in CommTech class was sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
Sorry, couldn't resist. I grew up in a Catholic school and was constantly told the extremities of sex, such as severe STIs, and was taught the way of the Catechism, which states that people shouldn't have sex before marriage, and they should only have one partner, and contraceptives should not be used, as sex is to occur when two people love each other very much and want to reproduce. Since I was taught like this, I admire that an authority figure like Mark Lipton came out and said he was sex positive. I love how my old high school teachers would preach this no sex stuff to us, yet most of them had kids. Clearly they were having sex, or they wouldn't have had people going on maternity leave every 2 seconds. So let's face it, everyone needs sex. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the first level of needs to be met to fulfill any of the other tiers is physiological needs. These needs include food, water, shelter, sleep, and sex. This proves that sex is one of the basic needs of life. So why not talk about it? As Mark said in class, everyone gets so uncomfortable when we talk about sex. But why? This is an extremely important topic because as university students, we are at the peak of doing things we probably shouldn't be doing, one of them being having sex. We should be aware of the dangers, big or small, but not be discouraged by teachers about having sex. If anything, forcing us to learn that we will get an STI if we have sex is ridiculous, and just like Mark's story about the monkey and the green snake, we will just forget about it and it'll only make us want to rebel against what the teachers say. One thing I didn't agree with in the discussion was Mark's encouragement to try out more than one penis or vagina. Coming from a Catholic family, my dad would never sit me down and say, I know you have a boyfriend, but I just want to encourage you to try out a few more penises or experiment with a vagina before you decide if this is the person you want to marry. With a boyfriend of 3 years, I do not feel the need to go out and find more guys to try out to feel secure in my relationship. I know this may not have been the intention of Mark's comment, but I feel like sex should happen between people who do love each other. Maybe it is because of how I was raised, or maybe I am just being nostalgic as Mark says I am, but I could never just have sex with a random person that I met because I know that I don't truly love them. My advice to those of you who are having sex, know your facts. There are tons of ways to prevent STIs and teen pregnancy. Some of these ways are condoms, birth control pills, the patch, the birth control shot, the ring, a cervical cap, etc. But, of course, not having sex, abstinence is key, is the only 100% effective way of preventing these things. According to MTV's It's Your Sex Life, a sexually active teen who does not use a contraceptive has a 90% chance of becoming pregnant within a year. Don't think it can't happen to you. 1 in 2 sexually active young people will get an STI by the age of 25, and most don't even know it. On the bright side, many STIs are curable and all are at least treatable. Lastly, 3 in 10 teen girls in the US will get pregnant at least once before age 20. That's about 745,000 teen pregnancies a year. So my advice is that the only way to know for sure if you have an STI or if you feel pregnant is get yourself tested. To learn more about sex and the prevention of STIs and pregnancy, visit itsyoursexlife.com. Thanks for watching!
I'm glad you came.